I see so many chronic illness support groups online, these toxic support groups where they keep reinforcing the pain and the suffering that they are going through with this illness, and they all just relate with one another, and they all feel like, oh yeah, I've gone through that too, and oh, it really sucks to be in this situation. But the reality is there's no discussion of root cause, okay? And I'm sick of these support groups because they're just enabling the person to keep believing that things are never gonna get better, that there's nothing they can do about it, and they're trying to push this acceptance concept on them, right? And it's not reality. You can get better from a lot of these conditions. I am so sick of these support groups because of it. Now, I love the idea that there's community and that these people don't feel alone, and now they feel like there's people that hear them. I understand that part, right? But the problem is they do not talk about any solutions to the problem, and they're frowned upon when you do. If you bring up dietary changes, you bring up mold, you bring up nervous system retraining, you bring up that these people in fact are causing a lot of their own issues with their own behaviors, and that you could see a lot of progress from that. You bring up people that are healing, people that got over these things. No one wants to hear about that. They just want to keep hearing about more and more suffering that they could relate with. They want to hear about the next thing, the next person that's suffering also, and it's just like, oh well, now I can commiserate with other people. That's these toxic support groups. I do not support the support groups because they do not support a recovery. They support a process of enabling the person to believe that this illness is not fixable. And this threatens the nervous system further. It further perpetuates this false reality that it is not fixable. The reality is every single condition that's out there, any chronic illness, I can show you a person that's beat it. There's been someone out there that's beat the chronic illness. So these terms that they're diagnosing us with are just opinions, and they're just words that they made up to group a bunch of symptoms, okay? And they're just words that they made up so they could sell you more pills. I mean, let's be honest. What is it really, right? So if you want to heal from chronic illness, avoid these toxic support groups. And really, there's 50,000 people on the mass cell activation support group. Oh, this is this and this is that. But is anybody really talking about root cause? Thanks for watching, everybody. This is why you got to look for the real information out there that's going to help you get over your symptoms, not looking for information to help you, commiserate about your symptoms. That's not going to help you. It's just going to make you keep believing that this isn't fixable and it's not in your control. And the second you believe that, it becomes not in your control, and it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Thanks for watching. Go to my website, endsickness.org. I have hundreds of articles and videos on there teaching you how to heal yourself. Take care.